This is a card of investment. This is a card of seeing something. It's like, it's a card of regretting, in this deck especially, seeing that dealing with players doesn't bring you anything. Welcome to Let It Go Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. This is love reading for Capricorn Singles for July 2021. Let's start with Oracle cards to have an insight. Please feel, guys, can I have one card for Capricorn Singles for July? But this is timeless, mostly, not necessarily happening or will happen in the future, or already happened. Take it as it resonates. And if it's not your story, please don't make it fit. Don't try to make it fit. Come back next time, maybe I will tune in with your energy. Oh, wow. Okay, I love this deck. This is my new one, and it's a sacred light oracle deck. Very spiritual. Scales of karma, cycle of disharmony, creating new traditions, unfortunate events. Scales of karma. Definitely somebody is paying a karma here. Karma, this is so badly understood in currently wide world that the karma is a punishment. Absolutely not. Look what karma is. It's a teacher. We on earth to learn some lessons, heavy, small ones, heavy ones, and the karma is just a teacher. It doesn't matter when we make a mistake. It doesn't matter how big mistake it is. As long as we will learn to not make it ever again. When we ask for forgiveness and when we make our best to change it. And this is what's karma. I'm not saying it's you who needs to pay karma here, who needs to do some work, who needs to learn something. It might be the person you used to deal with. But somebody definitely feels disharmony and needs to create new traditions. Some huge change needs to take place, and whatever you experienced might be, it was that lesson for you eventually to release what does not serve you and build a new tradition, a new way of living, a new beliefs. Unfortunate events, definitely something you didn't expect to happen, or something painful or unfortunate. But what's unfortunate, what's fortunate? How can you judge it right now? We can only judge it through the perspective, through the some perspective, time perspective, which means in the future. But since I started taking everything what happens in my life, bad situations as well, as blessings, redirections. I always, when something wrong is happening, I'm thinking, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to deal with that person. They are sending me signals. They are sending me signs that this is wrong place, wrong partner, wrong situation. And I have to act upon. I have to address it. I have to redirect. I have to refocus. I have to do something with it. Community. Look at your community. The spirit guides are like, maybe create a new tradition, create a new environment, create a new community. Look for your children as well, because I'm driven to that little giraffe there. Take care of your children, because they are your community, they're your closest community. And don't neglect children only because there is a heartache or something like that. Because you will build even bigger karma. Which means a set of lessons. Okay, let's see. We have 9 of Cups, which is lovely. 10 of Cups, which is even more lovely. And the Emperor. What's happening in your life currently? You're happy, aren't you? It's like you're happy, you're content with yourself. Eventually. Because maybe this is what's happening. You're creating a new tradition, creating your life. You're creating, based on your experiences, based on your lessons. Now you know you have to be happy, or you know already how to be happy, which is lovely, 9 of Cups. And you know how your 10 of Pentacles meant to look like. Sorry, 10 of Cups, how to look like. How the love with other person meant to look like. That you know that you're supposed to look for somebody who is content with themselves, who is whole within themselves, that only that person can build something beautiful with you, because you are standing in your power. This is Emperor, Aries energy. Maybe you're dealing with the Aries, but it might be as well that you are standing in your power. You want to rule the empire. You want to rule the empire, and you're looking for somebody on similar level of frequency. The same energy you want to experience from others. We have Four of Swords, giving a break to yourself, resting, recuperating from whatever you went through, because you don't want to make a mistake like that ever again. It's why you're giving yourself the time to heal. You're giving yourself the time to know exactly what you want from other person, and to embrace, you using this singlehood because you're single, to embrace as much as possible that energy of emperor, ruling your world, defining or redefining your world. You might be even separated from your family, like your parents, your siblings at the moment, and enjoying it, because it means that you have that, you feel like it's an opportunity for you, given from the universe, to make this redefining your environment totally free, without anybody's influences. You don't have to ask your parents at the moment. Like, if I will go to the church or not, is it good or not? You're making that decision. You're not following your siblings because you don't want them to influence you. Do you know what I mean? Using that singlehood, that separation from other people, to redefine your environment. For some of you, once you've been religious, you are not at the moment anymore. You prefer spirituality, if at all believing in anything, and you don't have to care about what your parents will tell you about this, or your siblings, because they are not present in your life at the moment. You are changing your ways of seeing, for example, the work, how it influences you and how it works for you, working from 5 to 9. What does it mean? Because you've been always taught by your parents, by your society, by your community, that working from 5 to 9 is only one way of living. And you're not necessarily believing it anymore. You want to rule your empire. You want to be emperor. You want to work flexibly. You want your own business. You want to be your own boss. For some of you, we have Ace of Cups. You're giving break from offering anybody. You're giving yourself break from offering, for chasing love, from trying to offer anybody your cup of love. Because you want to fill this cup with something. You want to feel that it's full of yourself. It's beautiful. Yes, if you're not ready, if you go and chase for love just for sake to being with somebody else, you will repeat the karmic cycle. Because the lesson was learned here. That this harmony, those cycles where you are chasing for love, when you are offering your cup of love, when it's not fulfilled, when you are pairing up with somebody who is not necessarily happy, then you are repeating that disharmony, the cycle of disharmony. What's coming towards you, Capricorn? 7 of Pentacles, a Knight of Wands, my player card. What's coming towards you? This is a card of investment. This is a card of seeing something. It's a card of regretting, in this deck especially, seeing that dealing with players doesn't bring you anything. It's like checking up, seeing for what it truly is, re-evaluating. Sorry guys, you can help me in the comments, yes. How much it costs dealing with players, and that it's pointless because it doesn't bring anything. It's only loss. Look, it's only loss. But you finding out that there is always something better. It's a headache. Dealing with them, it's a headache. But there are normal apples. You just have to raise your standard, your head, and see that there is something else better. What's coming towards you? Come on. the Moon, Pisces energy, and Queen of Cups. You're not seeing it. That the spirit guides are sending somebody who is lovable, who is trustable, who is on your level, almost on your level. It's not the Empress, but somebody you're not seeing. That you are already in the presence of somebody who can give you that cup of love which you are wanting. Prepare. And the spirit guides advising that the regret, 9 of Swords. 5 of Cups and 9 of Swords. Leave regret behind. Quickly. This is leave the regret behind very quickly, because whatever is happening, Wheel of Fortune, this is like a new cycle, Sagittarius Pisces energy, is coming. Page of Cups will happen, and will bring a lot of joy. Sun, Leo energy. That leave behind the regret, because the new cycle is starting, and you have to explore it. Explore it because it's something which will make you happy. Trust it. I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching.